Guys, what's up? Welcome back to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys making some time out of your day to spend with me on the video. Always appreciate that. And guys, today we're going to be talking about the 3 Megabass lures that most pros that fish them do not want to talk about. They don't want anybody to know about them. They don't talk about them. They all use them, and they keep it quiet for good reason. So we're going to go over that in today's video. A lot of you guys say, I hear it all the time, every time I talk about Megabass. It's like, oh, God dang, Randy, not another Megabass video, Megabass ad. Guys, the reason I talk about Megabass so much is they are freaking awesome. They're, without a doubt, arguably the #1 tackle company in the world as far as attention to detail, the components that they put in the lures, everything about them is first class, high quality, and they set the bar for other tackle companies. I don't think anyone would disagree with that once you've looked at it. And I've been with them since 1992. I've seen the evolution of their product line, and they're really works of art. So anyway, guys, there's 3 baits, in my opinion, that I see and I hear, and guys tell me about them, they ask me about them, that they fish, the pros, and they just want to keep it quiet. They don't want to talk about it, you know, hardly ever. So we're going to get into that in today's video. Okay, the first one, guys, is if you guys watched the Bassmasters Classic show this year at Grand Lake, you saw Brandon Polinick fishing this bait. It's the Megabass Z2 Crankbait. You guys have heard me talk about this for last couple of years. It's my favorite summertime crankbait. This thing, even though there's nothing that really outstands as far as it looks that much different than other crankbait, it's just a combination of the size and the profile, the water displacement, and the vibration that it has. This is probably the most fish-catching crankbait I have ever used, especially when the water temperature is over 70 degrees. And I fish it around, it comes in a bunch of different colors, shad patterns, perch, whatever. But I basically crank it around whatever shallow cover is available. It's really good around any type of rock, channel banks, rocky banks, riprap banks. It comes through wood really good. You can throw it around logs and laydowns. I think this is the exact color that Brandon Polinick caught him on at Grand Lake. But actually my favorite one, I'll show you right here, is called the frozen glass color. And also, guys, I'll link all of these lures in my Tackle Warehouse description of this video if you guys would like to pick up some. But this one right here, the frozen glass, has been my #1 producer in the warm weather. So Megabass Super Z2 crankbait, definitely one they all use and don't talk about it. The next one, guys, is a silent 110. This is not the Vision 110. This is the Vision 110 silent model. It's got the balancers that are fixed in it where they don't make any sound. And guys, there is a ton of pros that use the silent model and never talk about it, because one of the things about jerkbait fishing, most jerkbaits have some type of a rattle or balancer in there, and they're pretty loud. But when you deal with a heavy pressured lake that gets a lot of pressure and the fish are smart, most of the time they want a silent model. Silent model is really, really good in super tough conditions, post-cold front, bright conditions, sunny conditions, clear water. A lot of pros use the silent model and they don't talk about it simply because they just want everybody to use the traditional model. But if you have a situation where you're having fish nipping at a jerkbait, or maybe you're just getting them by the back barb like that, or you think they're gonna bite a jerkbait and they don't, just try a silent model, and that quiet presentation will trigger those fish that are really tough and finicky to bite. And the last one, guys, is this Megabass Uzo Swimmer swim jig. This thing is without a doubt the state-of-the-art best swim jig you can buy. It's got a really sharp nano coat 3/0 hook on it, nice light wire weed guard, fish head design. But the thing that makes this so good, what a lot of people don't want to hear about and they don't talk about, is the spinner on it. This little extra spinner blade that comes below it really triggers a lot of strikes. Guys don't want you to know about this thing, but this little spinner a lot of times makes all the difference as far as getting bit in it. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to run that by you, quick video. If there's 3 baits that you want to try with Megabass you've never tried before, that everybody's fishing, that knows about them, that's not talking about it, it's the Uzo Swimmer, 110 silent, Super Z2 crankbait. Definitely, if I could give you guys any advice, is pick up some of these Super Z2 crankbaits and throw them around any rocky banks this summer. See what happens with that. So hope you guys are well. We'll talk later.